Good morning and welcome back to Tokyo. I'm leaving the big city today and heading to Hakone, which is on the other side. I'm on the hotel rooftop of where I'm staying. The gate Kaminarimon, and I have just checked out. On a clear day, you can see Mount Fuji from here in the distance. It is fairly clear today, but not quite clear enough. Hakone is a hot spring area, which I will be staying in for one night. And in this video, I'm going to show the journey leaving Tokyo from the main station, taking the train, and then some buses to Hakone, and then showing what it's like there before heading further on towards Mount Fuji. So I'm here with Aiden, who I have known since I was, I think, 4 years old. Is that right? Yeah, and he's made his way all the way over to Japan here.
14-hour flight.
14 hours. I think that's longer than any flight I've ever done. And we're going to be traveling down further south in Japan together, all the way to Hiroshima over the next couple weeks. And we spent a few days here in Tokyo as well. And you'll be seeing a lot more of him in the coming videos, I think. A beautiful day to be leaving Tokyo. The sky tree in the distance there, Sensoji Temple down the way. Approaching Tokyo's main railway station after hopping on the metro for a few stops. This is all like a very business-looking district. Men in suits going to work and fancy modern buildings with glass. So we want platform 14. We are using our Japan rail passes for this train part of the journey. I will talk more about the Japan rail pass, how much it costs, what I bought, etc. So we are on our platform, and I just want to show you how convenient and amazing Japan is. Check out the little shop here on the platform, just in case you didn't buy anything. In all the shops downstairs, electronic door to open. Little bento boxes, sushi to take on your travels. Perhaps some gifts for some friends. Rice wraps. All the drinks you could want, even some Asahi. Juices and waters, all the rest of it. Coffee. The height of convenience.
Got some fried chicken wrapped in seaweed and rice, and dry cured pork skirt steak. A little napkin to wipe it down with.
What's incredible is you can see just how many staff there are due to clean the train as soon as it arrives. If only the UK adopted that kind of policy. Every carriage has 3 or 4 people ready. And here arrives the train. It's interesting to see just how low it is. Luggage here, and we are 20 D and E. You can see the train. Look how spacious it is. So much legroom. Beautiful, streamlined, modern look to it as well. So we have just left, and the journey to Odawara, where we're going to arrive and then catch a bus towards Hakone. The journey's only 27 minutes or so, and some shots of Tokyo as we go by here, leaving the city. Goes without saying, the train is incredibly impressive. I think I'm going to do a more detailed train video on one of our longer journeys, which will be from Mount Fuji towards Kyoto, which crosses quite a bit of the country, and so I will save showing too much until then. And in that video I'll talk more about the JR Rail Pass. Now here at Odawara Station, and beautiful scenery, just seeing a little glimpse outside Tokyo. And now we need to figure out the buses and the situation to get to Hakone. First ever bullet train experience was very impressive. As I said, I will go into more detail and do a full train video on that longer journey from when we leave Fuji and head to Kyoto. So we're now on the Hakone Tozan line, and from Odawara Station we didn't actually need to take a bus. Instead we used our Pasmo cards, which are for the Tokyo Metro, and we're making our way up this line, which is kind of a bit almost like a cable car line. Not quite a cable car, but it goes up a steep hill, climbing in elevation from 14 meters all the way to up to 900 meters. So we have made it to rural Japan from the city, and walking to where we're staying now. That line is very handy, has some good views. Probably you'll take it if you're staying in Hakone and you're coming from Tokyo. 10-minute walk, and lots of trees with the leftover blossom from the spring, and houses here with views. Alright, so we have arrived at our hotel here in Hakone. It is called Onsen Tsutaya, and it has an indoor and outdoor onsen. And look at this spectacular view. The sound of the water and the views of the surrounding landscape. The onsen is in the basement of where this guest house is located, and I'll show you the living area downstairs in a little bit. I am going to take a shower and use the onsen, and you're not actually allowed to film inside, but I'm going to try and film inside anyway and show the experience. But I'll probably do that tomorrow morning, and today I will just experience it and figure out how I can get my camera in, maybe go early when no one's around. Good morning and welcome back to the onsen guest house here in Hakone. I am now wearing the robes that we're given in the room and you need to wear when you come down before you head into the onsen. The indoor one is here, the outdoor one is through here. I will try to show whichever one has less people in, and right now I'm going to take a shower first, as is the custom. Before heading into the onsen, you need to clean yourself. So I will do that and then check back with you. Okay, so shower done, and there's no one else in the onsen at the moment, so I can show it. And you generally sit down on a bucket here, wash your body, and then once you've washed, you head into the mineral-rich hot spring water. It is really beautiful. I love the style on the walls here, showing the history of the onsen, people washing and bathing in ancient times. Interestingly enough, women mixing with men. Today, women's sections are separate from men's sections. Whoa. It is very hot, and for someone like me who usually takes cold showers, it is quite a shock. And so they recommend that you put a towel on your head, and I'm going to sit on the step here and not do the top half of my body just yet. So, yes, I am naked. The onsen is supposed to be experienced naked. You will bathe with other men, naked or women. And so it's something you'll have to get accustomed to if you've never done this kind of thing before. Let's put my body in a bit deeper, up to the shoulders. You can see the steam rising from the water. It has to be a certain temperature, I think 25 degrees Celsius or more. What it does is it just completely relaxes you. It gets the blood flowing around your body. It's very good if you have arthritis or any other kind of joint pain or perhaps muscular issues. And already you can see my voice is slowing down because it is just so soothing. They say that once you start to sweat on your forehead, it's the time that you should get out. You shouldn't stay in for too long, around 15 minutes maybe. Okay, a quick dry down, and now moving to the outdoor onsen. Women's section and the men's section. So this is perfect. Nobody else here. I can show you the outdoor one properly, which is just beautiful. I think I prefer it. And also the contrast with being outside, the crisp, mountainous air mixed with the very hot, clear water. So I'm pretty sure I prefer the outdoor one. I mean, you can hear the sound of the river nearby. I can smell like an eggy smell. It must be the sulfur. I'm not sure what the difference is between these two springs. As I said, Japan has many springs, but this particular spring is one of Hakone's 7 major springs that this hotel is connected to, one of the 7 famous ones. And there are onsens all over Japan. It is an experience you really should try. So I'm now out of the outdoor onsen. I had to leave because it was the cleaning time. So after that last clip there, I just freshened up. And you don't shower afterwards. You want to keep the minerals on your skin, so you can just dry yourself off and you're pretty much okay for the next few hours. And I'm here in the lounge area now. I wanted to show you quickly because it's quite nice with a sort of traditional Japanese style here. You can sit on the floor. And there's also a kitchen. This place has hostel rooms. And in case you're wondering, Aiden and I paid 12,150 yen each for our twin bedroom for one night. I think it's pretty reasonable for what you get. Obviously the whole onsen experience included. So right now we are going to head out and leave for Fuji, and I will show the rest of the journey getting to Fuji, and then the next video will be exploring around the famous volcano. So we have left the guest house and we're now on a bus going through Hakone, and we're making our way obviously towards Fuji. I think we have to take like 3 buses to get there, but we are using our Pasmo card for the buses, which is the same, as I said earlier on, as the card that you use for the Tokyo Metro. It's very easy. Top it up and you can swipe it on most of the buses here and use it. Okay, so after taking 2 buses, we are now here in Gotemba, which is between the volcanic area over there of Hakone in the hills. It's a town on the flatlands. Mount Fuji is this way. On the other side of the railway station, we need to take 1 more bus and we will be in the Fuji area. And the next one is around an hour-and-a-half long, so maybe we can use our Pasmo cards once again. We've used them twice so far. Okay, so 3 bus journeys using the Pasmo card, and we have arrived here at My Stays Fuji. And this is the twin bedroom that we've got here. It was 57,000 or so between us for 2 nights. It's probably going to look better, and we'll see the summit at sunrise tomorrow or around the sunset time if we're in the room. One thing that I don't like is the fact that they've got this massive roller coaster blocking the view here. It doesn't look as bad on the GoPro as it looks with my eyes, but it's kind of funny. Whoever's idea it was to build that probably wasn't thinking about the scenery of Fuji.